Welcome back to I Accidentally Married a Filipina, episode 25. My name is Rob. I go online to a travel booking site to try and find out about a round-trip ticket from Tulsa, Oklahoma to Manila, Philippines. Now, mind you, I have traveled a lot. I know the ins and outs of airline travel and booking a stay at a hotel and sightseeing during the past 30 years, and I already have my passport. However, I am a little nervous about international travel, so I put my dates and times in the trip generator and it spits out several flights ranging from $1,750 for a 30-hour flight to $3,300 for a 21-hour flight. I end up choosing a flight that leaves Tulsa on Friday morning and lands in Manila at 10 p.m. Saturday night. You have to account for the 14-hour time change, otherwise it's a total of 24-hour flight, including layovers for customs. It is approximately 1.5 hours to Houston, change planes, and then a 15-hour flight to Seoul, South Korea. Change planes, and then one more 5-hour flight to Manila. I have never been on a plane longer than 5 hours before. I'm not sure how I'm going to pass the time. I could sleep on a plane, just not for 15 hours. Heck, I can't even sleep in a bed past 7 hours. So I book a window seat so that I can lean against the window and eliminate anybody touching me and disturbing me, all to the tune of $2,225. Now I have just one more job to do. I must explain myself to my daughter, Russ, and Mitch. They are going to beat me to death with all the typical jokes. Couldn't you find a woman here? Are you passing out green cards? What will you do when she gets here and leaves you for a younger, better-looking guy? How's the mail order bride catalog this season? I'm not looking forward to the treatment from Russ and Mitch. Furthermore, my daughter has been sitting next to me for years watching 90 Day Fiancé as we both mock all of the couples and their shortcomings. I'm sure she will be totally disappointed in me. So here goes nothing.
As Rob decided to visit and meet me in person here in the Philippines next year, March 2020. It makes me so exciting and happy. Finally, we are meeting in person. Since that I don't have an idea how to treat a foreign man or dated a foreign man. I was starting watching YouTube to get some ideas how to date a foreign man. I got a lot of ideas. It helps me a lot. I can't wait meeting him in person. I thought I was still dreaming and hopefully I will not to woke up in my dream. I feel like a star in the sky shining so brightly. My mind smiled a lot with joy. I just remember when I was a little girl in the province. That every night in our terrace, we look up the sky in the night and counting the stars 100 and make a wish. Old belief says, your wish granted. And when the stars will fall down, you will make a wish. I think, if I look up the sky with so many stars and I will make a wish. But that wish of mine is granted. I have full of joy. I told my family about Rob's upcoming visit. Some of my sisters are excited, some did not. They scared to meet a stranger and he will sleep in our house. One sister scared he will kill all of us when we sleep because they not know his character. I never think of that. I was in positive mind that he's a good man.
I am beyond the point of no return. My passport is updated. My ticket to the Philippines is paid for. My accommodations in Tagaytay are paid for. I even got a double room to help Lilette feel comfortable and trust my good intentions. It is still about 3 months from departure, but I must find a way to ease into telling everyone about this secretive relationship I have gotten myself into. I must reveal my future plans with Lilette, and more importantly, be ready for the barrage of insults and mocking that is about to be hurled my way. My circle is very small, but it is very close. So nothing is off limits in our family when it comes to life-changing decisions that seem to come out of nowhere. And honestly, as I practice my delivery, I'm wondering if I'm not making a giant mistake. My significant other picking has been a disaster here in the States, so why would I think I could go halfway across the world and pick the perfect woman for me on my first trip with 5 months of communication in the books? Face it, goof. This is ridiculous. But here goes nothing. It's evening time, and I walk into the kitchen where my daughter is prepping her dinner. We are very close. We share our thoughts and concerns with each other every day just to stay connected, and for 5 months I have kept this giant secret from her. I'm quite sure she will be devastated that I didn't keep her in the loop or that I didn't ask her advice, as this life-changing event will very much affect her life as well. I open up with, "So you know how our show 90 Day Fiancé?" She says, "Of course." I say, "Well, I've been talking to a woman from the Philippines for about 5 months, and I have bought a ticket to go visit her over spring break." She looks me dead in the eye. I cringe because I already am ashamed that I'm ruining her life, and she says, "I thought something was going on." Good for you. I hope she will be nice to you. What the heck? That's it? Well wishes? No harassment? I guess I raised her right. Russ, on the other hand, will not be so cavalier. Russ still hits me with the amount of money my divorce 15 years ago cost me just so he can end any argument he is losing. So I guess I will go take my beating. Russ comes over the next evening to use my garage and tools, and I muster the courage to walk out there as he is finishing up, and I just blurt out, "I've been on an international dating site for 5 months. I met a really nice woman from the Philippines, and I'm going to fly there in March to meet her." I then brace for full impact. I look him in the eye to let him know I'm serious, and he smugly says, "About time." Wow, that's the best you've got? You have so much ammunition, and that's all you've got? He continues, "You have given it a real and honest effort here. I don't blame you. Hope it works out." Well, okay. Maybe I'm a glutton for punishment, but I call my brother in Ohio because he is always my voice of reason. I tell him straight out, and he says, "That's cool. I'm on another call. Talk to you later." Well, I'll be damned.
Rob finally decided to book a plane ticket last December 2019 to get ready his flight on March. Both of us are feeling happy and nervous. Every day Rob is my inspiration and my hope for a better life. I told my friend at school about Rob's upcoming visit. My friend was so happy and excited for me. I tell her, finally I'm going to meet a Kano. I'm hoping he will like me and marry me soonest. But I don't know about my eldest sister, if she's happy or scared about Rob's plan to come in the Philippines. She asked me, where does Rob stayed when he arrived? How long he stayed here in the Manila? She's scared because he is a stranger. Maybe Rob will eat all our food and complain about culture. Maybe he is a bad guy. I was a little upset, but I said, maybe he is not like that. He has a daughter that waits him in America. He is a teacher, and I'm sure if he's doing bad in our country he's going to jail. I let my sister calm down. I want them to be happy with me. And I want to be happy also. I was waited so long, and this is it. I was ready meeting him in person. I prepared myself, my house, my room. But my room is not a 5-star room, no air condition. I tell him about our tradition that you have to remove your shoes in the door and leave it, and many others he must follow.